It kind of tastes like watered down Kool-Aid. You could probably put 2 of those packets in there and it tastes a little better, but then you'd kind of be defeating the purpose. You're kind of defeating the purpose already by putting anything into water, because that's what you're supposed to drink, is more water. At least that's what everyone tells you. Drink more water. Too much pop can be a bad thing, trust me. All right, we're in Purcellville, Iowa right now, and we're letting Opie run around. That's what we're doing. We have our trailer behind us. We have 43,000 pounds of pork belly, soon to be bacon, in the trailer, and it is en route for, I practiced this, Clinton. It's either Canton or Clinton, Oklahoma. So yes, we get to go back to Oklahoma. We haven't been down to Oklahoma in quite some time, and I really am looking forward to it. I don't know how far we're gonna run her yet tonight. We had a little bit of a delay getting the trailer, but we're going to stay upbeat, we're going to stay happy, and we're going to take this trailer to Oklahoma. You're going to recognize, I might sound, if I do it right, you won't recognize anything, but I do sound a little different. I had to break out a microphone. I've been fighting some sinuses, and well, they've been kicking my butt in the wise of my voice. I've been losing my voice a lot. It'll sound great and be everything hunky-dory, then all of a sudden, boom, there goes my voice. So if you recognize a little bit of difference, I broke the microphone out. I rarely use the microphone because I yell when I talk. I'm a very loud talker when it comes to talking to the camera. I'm not a loud talker in person. I've actually been told I talk quiet. But as I get older, I see what my dad's always talking about when he says everybody mumbles. Everybody mumbles. So I've always, as I'm getting older, I've started talking a little louder, as in I want people to talk that way to me. I have no troubles understanding my daughter, Sarah. I have really kind of no troubles. It's kind of selective here and there. Troy, he's a very soft-spoken boy, and I got to ask him what quite a bit. So you are going to recognize a little bit of a me not yelling at you kind of thing. I've turned into my father. This is bad. This is very, very bad. For one thing, they're strapped to the frame. I can't use the trailer's dollies like you flatbedders because I don't... That area is sealed in other than little triangles. It's not wide open like a V like you guys have. Dad was just telling me. He was building some boxes for hunting. He uses these for skids underneath, or he uses them to build platforms where the hunting blinds can be in the air. And he was just saying, well, I've used up my last ones because it was scrap lumber that I can't even remember what we built, but that's what it was. He just told me that yesterday, and now they were just sitting by that pole. It's a case where, like pallets, a lot of people leave pallets lay. I don't steal the pallets. I promise. I do not take pallets. But those posts, they're all good. Oh my gosh, just me saying that, I'm turning into my father. my tennis shoes finally ripped out bad enough. I had to break out the old standbys. I can't remember when I stopped wearing boots. I was YouTubing when I stopped wearing boots. Who remembers? Had to have been a year, maybe 2 years ago. I don't mind wearing boots. I love wearing boots. They're easy to clean, easy to slip on, easy to take off. But then after wearing boots for 30 some years, put tennis shoes on and your feet are like, oh my gosh, why were you torturing me for all those years? Sac and Fox Casino in Kansas, right off of Highway 75 is where we're at right now. Gonna let the German run around a little bit, then we'll get back on our way. Did you know a possum can get up on its hind legs like a chipmunk? You guys won't be able to see it, but he's about right in there somewhere. Just a possum out messing around in the field. He's looked up here twice and seen me and Opie up here, but he has not paid attention. But I was kind of shocked when I seen him get up on his hind legs like a chipmunk and start eating something with his paws. That's a big possum too. Did you guys see that? I just had Opie out here just like 2 minutes ago and a coyote just went running through there. I think I need to be a little bit more picky. Usually this area is all lit up. A couple of their spotlights are not working. That could have got real ugly in a big hurry. Usually coyotes will run from anything, but when it comes to dogs, and as brave as these coyotes are getting because there's just so many of them, that could have got ugly. That could have got real ugly. I'm trying to remember what we call these things. It's a really fancy rest area off of a turnpike. Waypoint keeps coming to mind, but that's not what it's called. Wayside? No, that's not what it's called. Maybe it'll come to me a little bit later on. When we started our journey back there in the city, we had to wait a little bit for the trailer, but we had 650 miles to go till we got down to Clinton, Oklahoma, and we're down to that final 300 miles. That's what we're at smack right now, is 300 miles. I don't know if I see myself finishing that last 300 miles, but we're to the point to where I kind of got to start kicking around where I want to park. I know there's a, well, it's a casino, but it's a gas station basically, that I really like parking right down off of Interstate 35. You guys have seen me park there a few times if you've been around for a little bit. If I remember right, is that the one with the big dog? I can't remember. Is that the one with the really big dog statue? That might be the one with a really big dog statue. We might try making it down to there. The original appointment time for this load was to be delivered basically before the sun comes up in the morning, and yeah, that ain't gonna work, but we can still get it there tomorrow. That way it doesn't screw our day up too bad. Where we're going, not too sure. I've been there, but I've never not been on the scheduled appointment time. I've never had a time have to get moved around, so that's another thing I'm not too sure about. I'm not too sure about a few things yet tonight, but I do know I would like to get a little bit more trucking in yet today, this morning, whichever way you want to call it. You feel it, Opie? You feel that Oklahoma grass underneath your paws? That's right, it's the soft grass. That was Oklahoma City that we just buzzed through. That Old Dominion truck, they must have a governor maybe around 64 and a half, somewhere in there. I don't know. I had my cruise set at 65, maybe 64. But we got to be cruising buddies for about probably 10, 11 miles there. Don't worry, there was a third lane. We weren't holding traffic up, but I figured I'll run it. I don't care. Made it through Oklahoma City pretty nice though. We went further than predicted because, well, I looked at the clock and the clock said that if you keep going, you're going to get through Oklahoma City with no traffic. So I listened to the talk and I kept going. Got through Oklahoma City with no traffic. You see, they got a lot of road work going on. They weren't doing that last time I was coming down through. Hopefully it's smoothing it out a little bit. You can get going pretty good like this when you're going through Oklahoma City. But then it passes and it goes to a pretty smooth blacktop. Opie, come here. Yeah, that's a scale house behind us. That's the third motorcycle I've seen. Yeah, you can see my breath. It's cold. It's below 40 degrees. And that's the third motorcycle I've seen, man. That's called being a diehard. Me? Nope. Too cold. I hope we couldn't get back in the truck fast enough. See, down here they use a lot of concrete, and it's what I call loud concrete. So when you get just a little bit of traffic on it, I mean there's a lot of traffic on it, but not what's going to be on it in a few hours, it gets real loud, real loud. And Opie, he's not a big fan of loud traffic. I don't think many people are, but he definitely doesn't like if I'm going to let him out somewhere that is a high traffic area, the leash has to be on him, because he just kind of, he doesn't freeze up, he just kind of looks at my every move, stays on my hip anyway, but he doesn't really want to walk around, go to the bathroom or anything. He just straight up wants to stand there and not be there. See, he's already out. That was enough stress for him today. There you go. That's today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please subscribe. If you really did, please like. I should probably flip those around. You guys stay safe, and as always, I'll see you next time.